What's up, guys? So today we will be discussing about the main difference between RDD and data frame with a simple example. So let's get started. This is an example of RDD, and this is the example of data frame. So the main difference between RDD and data frame is RDD uses fundamental programming constructs like your map, your filter directly on the RDD. For example, if you see on this example, you can see that the RDD.filter has been used directly on a list of a tuple, whereas in your data frame, everything is within your data frame, and then data frame.filter has been applied. So your data frame uses your data frame API, and it is something similar to SQL operation. So this is the first difference. The second difference is it's the ease of use. RDD requires explicit manipulation of tuples within the RDD. So we can see based on this tuple created within a list, we can see a filter is applied with which starts with A, whereas this filter in data frame is done directly from a data frame, like data frame dot name dot start with A. So it a data frame allows direct column based operations and filtering, which we already seen, whereas the RDD requires explicit manipulation of tuple within the RDD. So we have seen that. The third difference is optimization. RDD limits the optimization capability. So once we write RDD, we don't have a way to optimize the code because it is written in very low level language. Whereas your if you write something APIs within your data frame, then we have something called catalyst optimizer, which helps on writing a better query. So that we can use on data frame, whereas in RDD we don't have much scope of optimization. The fourth one is RDD no schema enforcement. Data is typically unstructured. So if we need to write a code from scratch, we use RDD basically for unstructured data. For structured and semi-structured, we have data frame, and we use data frame API. So on RDD, it's like data, if it is unstructured, then we need to write from scratch. So it has no schema enforcement. That's what RDD would be. Whereas data frame has a defined schema, and it is enabled within structured data processing, and of course we can do optimization. So to summarize, with both example achieving the same result, the data frame demonstrate a more structured and optimized approach, leveraging your Spark data frame APIs and schema enforcement, whereas your RDD, on the other hand, showcases a low-level, a more manual approach to data manipulation. And of course, we don't have any flexibility of optimizing our code. So that's the main difference. First one is API uses, second one is ease of use, third is optimization, and then fourth one is schema based. So that's the difference, guys. Hope this makes sense. If you like my channel, please subscribe and encourage me to create more videos. Thank you.